I'm crushed after learning that my girlfriend's girls-only hangouts have actually included all her friends' boyfriends, and I'm the only guy who's been kept out of these get-togethers. Okay, so here's the deal. My girlfriend and I have been together for almost 3 years, and she's always gone out with her girls every couple weeks, which I thought was totally cool since I hang with my buddies too. We're all around 25 to 28 years old, just so you know. But yesterday when my girlfriend's friend and her boyfriend were over at our place, the guy brought up something that went down on Saturday, which was her last girls' night. I was confused, and after a bit of probing, I found out that not only is he a regular on these nights out, but her other two friends bring their own boyfriends along as well. It's just me who has never been asked or even informed that these girls' nights out weren't the just need to be with my girls for a bit relaxing night she used to claim. I needed to understand what these nights really meant to her, beyond the surface explanations. When I questioned why I'd never been included or informed about these gatherings, she insisted the men rarely attended and usually showed up uninvited. The isolation and disrespect cut deep. After nearly 3 years together, I remained an outsider to her social circle while watching other partners seamlessly integrate. I regularly included her with my friends, making her avoidance feel deliberate rather than circumstantial. The realization hit hard. Perhaps she simply preferred my absence while her friends enjoyed their partner's company. When commenters validated my hurt feelings, pointing out the deception behind her girls-only claims, I recognized this wasn't about needing space, but about actively excluding me. One suggested confronting her directly about the secrecy, while another warned that friends typically exclude partners they dislike, find embarrassing, or want to appear single around. Their insights resonated painfully. Late that night, I'd merely questioned her before she dismissed my concerns, but I resolved to address this properly. The thought consumed me. If she required such distance while her friends didn't, what did that say about our relationship? 2 days later, I confronted her directly. The truth emerged brutally. There had never been any girls-only gatherings. These were regular group outings I'd been deliberately excluded from because her friends despised me. She admitted to constantly venting about our relationship problems to them early on, sharing every minor conflict but never mentioning our resolutions. By the time she recognized her mistake and stopped complaining, their hatred had solidified. They mocked me relentlessly behind my back, and those uncomfortable vibes I'd sensed during rare encounters weren't imagined. They genuinely loathed me. When I asked why she tolerated this treatment of someone she supposedly loved, why she wouldn't defend our relationship, she claimed discomfort with confrontation, despite having no issue making me their joke. Her friends viewed me as an incompetent fool, and she'd gaslit me whenever I'd mentioned sensing their hostility, insisting it was all in my head. As she attempted to position herself as the victim, claiming she couldn't challenge them without facing backlash, my emotional investment evaporated. When pressed about whether anything would change, she weakly suggested individual conversations with such obvious reluctance that I knew nothing would improve. The relationship ended that night. Despite my efforts to be my best self, discovering an entire group's hatred, enabled by someone who should have protected me, proved unbearable. She cried and pleaded when I ended things, but even facing breakup, she wouldn't commit to meaningful change. Her departure to her best friend's apartment marked the end. Commenters helped me understand the deeper betrayal. She hadn't merely allowed their behavior, but created it through selective storytelling, establishing me as their punchline before reconsidering too late. The lying, gaslighting, and fundamental disrespect revealed character flaws incompatible with the partnership I deserved. The realization hit me with crushing finality. This wasn't something we could work through or repair.